So one of the things that I look for when I work with a software company or use their software services is the customer support. Generally speaking, most software services are pretty well established, they're pretty big. You don't really have much direct feedback. You basically take it or leave it as far as the product goes. I'm happy to report that Creative Fuel is a startup. Now, generally, I don't care much for startups, but in this particular case, the reason why I'm very agreeable to a startup has to do with the reputation of the founders. The founders of Creative Fuel, if you don't know, were the founders of TubeBuddy. The TubeBuddy tool, I learned a lot from it when I got started on YouTube a few years ago. Over the time, I've lost interest in TubeBuddy because my priorities are different. My focus has shifted. A lot of the things that I'm looking for are AI related, and that's really why Creative Fuel got my attention. I don't want to go too far off and talk about the product in this particular video. I have other videos which I talk more about the products. I really want to stick with the founders of TubeBuddy. Now, they're going to be too shy or too modest to discuss their accomplishments. Well, I'm doing this of my own accord. They have no clue that I'm doing this video on my Creativity Cruise project here. I just think that they're doing a great job. I think they've done a fabulous job in interacting with users and the community at large. I really greatly appreciate the fact they don't do the hard sell. Like some competing products, I'm getting daily emails every day. Generally, I only put up with the emails mostly because I want to know what's going on. But honestly, I really dislike the onslaught of emails. If I get tired, I'll probably just unsubscribe altogether. The way Creative Fuel works is through the community. I mean, even me, like, I am not a YouTube influencer or an educator. I'm just a random user, an older Gen Xer that kind of keeps up with what's going on. I generally stay silent. I don't participate that much, but I guess I'm just really taken back by the fact that they're willing to engage in dialogue with someone like me. Because you think about YouTube, generally you are thinking about the millennials and the Gen Zers, right? Why would these guys want to listen to an older guy like me? It's just something that's sort of unusual. I don't know the age of the guys, but I get the feeling they're quite a bit younger than me. One of the reasons why I think Creative Fuel will ultimately prevail is because of their approach. They really take a hands-on approach with their software support and listening to the features, and they're not always pushing the product, which I greatly appreciate. It's all the more reason why I think that you should give Creative Fuel a shot. I have an affiliate link below. You can get a free copy of it. What I would encourage you to do, and see if I'm right, when you write to them or you write into support, do they respond well? At some point in the future, I'm guessing that the product will grow enough where they're going to have to hire people. But right now, the three founders are the ones that are super involved with it. Check out Creative Fuel, but also think about the people behind the product. They have an excellent reputation behind them, and I think you will be hard-pressed to find anybody that has a negative thing to say about these guys in their years of being in the YouTube industry.